Listen up, because we're diving deep into the wild, pulsing heart of your reality, where every thought you think, every vibe you radiate, it rewires the fucking universe around you. You're ready to grab life by the balls and sculpt it into something extraordinary. Let's unravel this cosmic game, weave it into your soul, and make you a goddamn force of nature, charismatic, unshakable, and radiating pure magnetic joy. Picture this. You're standing in a crowded room, all eyes on you, not because you're screaming for attention, because your energy hums like a supernova, pulling people in like gravity. How do you already do this? Think back. Remember that time you cracked a joke, and the whole room erupted? Not just because it was funny, because you owned the moment. Fearless, playful, alive. That's you tapping into the rhythm of authenticity, where your confidence isn't a mask, it's your fucking essence. Now what if you could amplify that, make it your default? You can. You already do it when you're in flow, when you're not overthinking, when you're just you. Science backs this. Mirror neurons fire when you project certainty, making others sync with your vibe, unconsciously mirroring your energy. That's neurobiology of charisma. Your brain is wiring others to follow your lead. But what happens if you don't lean into this? If you shrink, apologize for existing, or beg for approval? You're handing your power away, and the world feels it. People pull back, opportunities vanish, and you're left stuck in a loop of self-doubt, wondering why life feels like a treadmill to nowhere. The karma of not acting, stagnation, isolation, a life half-lived, where your potential rots like fruit left on the vine. But fuck that noise, let's flip it. Imagine you embrace these beliefs, these challenges, and let them course through you like lightning. Suddenly, every challenge is a chance to grow, every failure just feedback, whispering, try again, smarter. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. Magnetic, unstoppable. So how do you do this in new ways? Start small. Smile at a stranger. Not to get something, but because you're overflowing with warmth. Notice how their face lights up, how the room shifts. That's you bending reality. Or try this next time someone tests you. Maybe a woman pushing to see if you crumble, or a colleague throwing shade. Pause, breathe. Stand like a fucking oak tree, rooted in your own worth. Respond with calm, playful certainty, not defensiveness. Oh, you think you can rattle me? Cute. Watch their respect ignite. Neuroscience says your amygdala calms when you regulate your breath, keeping you in control, not reactive. That's you rewiring your brain to lead, not follow. Why is this so damn important? Because your beliefs shape your reality, literally. Quantum physics hints at it. Observation collapses possibility into outcome. Your focus, your energy, decides what manifests. Believe you're a victim, and the world mirrors that, serving you pity and rejection. Believe you're a king, scars and all, and people bow to your presence, not because you demand it, because your energy commands it. Women, men, the universe, they all respond to your frame. The strongest frame wins, always. And when you project confidence, curiosity and joy, you're not just attractive, you're a fucking beacon. But why are you afraid? Why do you hesitate to step into this? That fear, that knot in your gut. It's just your brain's all wiring screaming. What if they judge you? What if you fail? Fuck that. That's just your amygdala throwing a tantrum. trying to keep you safe in a cave you don't live in anymore. The truth, people don't judge confidence, they crave it. They don't recoil from strength, they orbit it. And vulnerability is not weakness. So you saying, here's my scar, and I'm still standing, motherfucker. That's power. Women don't despise vulnerability, they despise whining. A king shares his wounds to inspire, not to beg for a hug. Science confirms authentic emotional expression, it boosts oxytocin, forging deeper connections. So own your story, but don't drown in it. What's the cost of not doing this? You stay small, trapped in patterns that drain you. People-pleasing, overthinking, chasing validation like a dog after a bone. Those loops, they're neurological ruts, carved by years of playing it safe. The brain loves habits, even shitty ones, because they're efficient. But you're not a fucking robot. You can interrupt those patterns. How? Shock the system. Laugh at your fears, dance in public, tell someone, I fucked up, and I'm still awesome. Each time you do, you're rewiring your neural pathways, building resilience, making boldness your default. Neuroplasticity says, your brain adapts to what you practice. So practice being a badass. Let's paint a picture. Imagine you're at a party and someone challenges you. Maybe a slight comment to test your mettle. Or you might shrink, mumble or overcompensate. You grin, lock eyes and say something witty, not to win, but because you're having fun. You're the storm, powerful, unpredictable. You're the shelter, calm, unshakable. People feel it, they're drawn to you. Not because you're perfect, because you're real. You're not chasing their approval, you're giving them yours. That's the alchemy of rapport. Mirror their energy, then lead. NLP calls this pacing and leading. Match their vibe, nod, smile. Reflect their tone. Then guide them to your frequency. It's like dancing. Step with them, then spin them into your rhythm. What's the science behind this? Your brain's prefrontal cortex, the CEO of decision making. It thrives when you focus on what you can control, your state, your actions. Dopamine spikes when you take risks. Serotonin flows when you connect authentically. And cortisol drops when you stop fearing judgment. You're not just changing your mind, you're changing your chemistry. And the world mirrors it back. Ever notice how a bad mood spreads like a virus? Or how a genuine laugh lights up a room? That's social contagion, proven by studies in group dynamics. Your energy is a fucking superpower. But what if you don't act? What if you cling to those old limiting beliefs? I'm not enough, I'll fuck up, they won't like me. You're screwing yourself. You're choosing a life of beige, where opportunities pass you by, where women roll their eyes, where you're invisible. The karma of inaction is a slow death of the soul, a life where you're always wondering, what if? But follow this path, and the consequences are electric. You walk into rooms and own them. You face rejection and laugh, because it's just feedback, not failure. You forgive yourself, love yourself, and watch the world bend to your will. You'll be the storm that shakes things up, the shelter that makes people feel safe. So how do you install this? Right now, as you listen, feel your spine straighten. Breathe deep, like you're pulling power from the earth itself. Picture a moment when you felt unstoppable. Maybe you aced a presentation, or made someone laugh so hard they cried. Anchor that feeling. Clench your fist. Say, fuck yes. And let that energy surge. That's you rewiring your unconscious. to make confidence your default. Do it daily. Talk to strangers. Share a scar. Not to whine, but to show you're unbreakable. Science says repetition builds habits. Habits build identity. You're not just learning this, you're becoming it. What's stopping you? There's old patterns. Fear of looking dumb, of being too much. But here's the truth. The only thing too much is your hesitation. The universe rewards boldness. Step into a conversation, like you're stepping into a throne room. Be curious, ask questions. Listen, like they're the only person in the world. That's charisma. It's not about being perfect. It's about being present. And when you fuck up, laugh, learn, keep moving. Every step forward is a step toward mastery. Imagine your life a year from now, fully living these beliefs. You're magnetic, cracking jokes, leading with ease. Women don't just want you, they respect you, because you respect yourself. You're not chasing validation, you're creating it. Challenges, they're just puzzles. And you're a fucking genius at solving them. Your energy pulls people in. Your authenticity keeps them there. And that's the future you're building right now, with every choice to act, to believe, to be the storm in the shelter. So go out there and fuck shit up. In the best way. Be bold, be real, be you. The world's waiting, and it's ready to bow.